Hey, thanks for stopping by Malarkey. I got my apron on and I'm ready to try and make some street corn similar to what I had today at the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival, but with a little bit of a Mexican flair. So these are the supplies that I'm going to be using. First and foremost, I have my grill pan that I'm going to be using actually on my stove top, and that's what the bottom of that looks like. I am going to be using some Mexican cheese, some butter, some garlic, some lime, some corn, and some cilantro, and I'm probably also gonna put a little bit of my cayenne pepper on top of it. So this is what we're gonna be using, and wish me luck. As you can see, I have my corn all cleaned off, and I kind of tied it back because I do like the way that that looks. And I'm just going to get it on here. I got all the little pieces off so they don't burn. And it should take about 3 minutes on each side. So you have to rotate it about 4 or 5 times, about 20 minutes or so to roast the corn. While the corn is roasting, which is, I might add some butter to the pan, but it looks like it's coming out. While it's doing that, I am going to make the butter sauce, which I'm using about a tablespoon of the Irish butter. I'm going to use garlic powder. This is my cayenne, lime juice, and I'm going to melt that so that I can brush it on the corn when it comes off. I'm also going to shred up this cilantro and put it in here after the butter's melted. This is the cheese, the queso blanco cheese, and you basically just crumble it. It just crumbles. And you do want to make the crumbles super, super small because it will not stick to the corn if it's not really, 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 really small. We are not going to put this in the butter mix. We're going to brush the corn with the butter mix first, then we're going to sprinkle the cheese on afterwards. So let me just get some butter in the bottom of that pan to help the corn go along, and we'll go from there. Okay, I have melted the butter. I did go ahead and add a little bit more garlic because the corn at the Flower and Garden was very garlicky. It was delicious. So I need a little bit more garlic in mine. And I'm going to go ahead and add the lime juice to that while the corn is still roasting. I feel it was like equal parts butter and lime on theirs. So that's about a tablespoon of butter, a teaspoon of garlic, and a half of a lime. Yep, half of a lime. And a dash of cayenne. I did cut up the cilantro. I'm going to throw that in. The cheese we are not putting in because that's going to get sprinkled on afterwards. The corn is roasting. I did add butter to the pan, and when I added butter to the pan, I did turn it down a little bit. It was supposed to be on medium heat, so it is turned down now. Otherwise it sizzles. About 3 minutes on each side. So that's almost done. Okay, the street corn is done. That would be fancy. Amazon must be here. So I'm going to take this off and I'm going to put our sauce on it. Okay, so we have our butter, lime, cayenne, garlic, and I did add a little bit of salt to it. And then we have our cheese. And we have our corn. So I am going to brush the corn. And then we're going to take a little bit of this cheese. Get it on there. There we go. So there is our Mexican street corn, Malarkey style, very similar to what I had at the Flower and Garden Festival. with just a little bit of a Mexican flair to their garlic, butter, herb, roasted street corn. So there's that. Let me try it out. All right, it has been tested. I love it. It's delicious. I just had their street corn at Epcot today. It's extremely similar to that. The cheese has actually made it a lot better. Very, very, very good. I will post the recipe. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and invite your friends to the blog page, malarkeysparkle.com. Thanks for watching.